What's up, guys? Welcome back. Don't mind this thing. This is for my IV, for my antibiotics. No danger, I'm totally fine. Feeling a lot better actually today. And today I was super excited. This box right here, this giant chest that I found on eBay. I paid like 1,200 bucks for it, and it seemed really interesting to me. Filled with magic memorabilia from the 1920s. Absolutely insane. I have no idea what to expect in here. There are apparently books, letters, tricks, all that stuff. So we're gonna discover it together. I can't wait to get it open. I've been staring at it all weekend. So without any further ado, let's get into it. I wish I had one of those cool knives like Peter McKinnon. I've got like a sticker scraper. Pete, if you're watching this, hook me up.
All right, hold on.
Best unboxing ever. Wow. Here we go. Let's take this over there. This thing weighs like 60 pounds. It's gonna be a weird unboxing if I just, I'll put this box aside and then I'll pull items out from it. How about that? Checking to see, you never know, there might be a trap door here or something, you know, knowing magicians, no trap door. Okay. Ooh, I'm excited. You see what's in here? So, that is the creepiest. What is wrong with this thing? Ugh, this is disgusting. Look at this. It literally looks like a dead rabbit, and it might be. Oh my God. Aviator playing cards. Look at these things. You can tell they're super old because of the blue seal. They're actually stamps. You have a look, can you see that? These are super old. We got bridge size and standard size. Oh, this is a trick deck. Oh ho ho. Check this out. Abracadabra. An electric deck. What's this over here? Is this just a normal deck? I guess this is the normal. These are so old. A stripper deck. That's cool. Antoine, do you know what a stripper deck is? Nope. All right, so here, we'll see if it works. Take a card. Just one. Don't be greedy. Have a look at it. Show the camera. Got it? Take it back, and I'll put it right in here. We'll even give it a shuffle. Do you know how to shuffle cards, Antoine? Shuffle, shuffle. Make sure the camera can see. It's pretty good. All right, good enough. Now, I have no idea what your card is or where your card is, but I'm gonna put it behind my back. Antoine, for the first time, name your card.
5-year-old famous. Yeah.
Yeah, boy! That's pretty cool. For those of you not into magic, definitely not what you expected. This guy, like seriously, I don't know who this is. Hopefully we'll find out who these people are. What is it? Mike and Glenn or something? This might be a long video, but I'm super stoked. So this is a thread and a needle. I'm guessing it's for a rising card effect where the card rises out of the deck. Pretty sweet how even back then, you know, magicians didn't just use a normal deck of cards. They had all these different decks set up for all the tricks they were gonna do. Should I wear a mask? You should have like a face mask or something. Do we have a mask? Cut the part out where I go into the secret room. How's this look? This doesn't look too ridiculous, is it? I don't think it really helps me for breathing though. So gross. What's this? Oh, so it's like a multiplying ball. Never learned how to do this. You got a ball. Two, huh? Not bad? I don't know. We got coins. Look at this. Are these shiners? I'm not super proficient with coin work, as you can see. I'm a bit of a layman when it comes to coin stuff. So, Coin stuff's actually really expensive, so that's a good find. Multiplying billiard balls. Correct me if I'm wrong, but billiard balls are a little bit bigger than this, but I get it. Yep, so that little trick I showed you is like a small version of this one. We're just gonna leave that in there. This is actually gross. This thing. Ooh, it's a big die, a dice, one dice, right? 2 die, and it's heavy. Steel ball through brass bolt. A steel ball penetrates a brass bolt in a mysterious fashion. The cleverest of all steel ball effects, all mechanical, can be passed out for examination. See, even back then they were worried about that. Okay, I see. We got a steel bolt, which, by the way, can be handed out for examination. Would you like to examine it? All right, give that back. Thank you. And that's gonna go in here. And I don't know if this is how it works, but that's all the way through, as you can see. Make sure it's nice and tight. And we're gonna drop the steel ball on top of this bolt. See it go through. Just like that. And there you go. That can be handed out for examination. Not gonna do it. It's getting so gross. It's getting out of hand. Can you give me that cloth? Keep this. I'm gonna keep this handy because this is kind of really gross. What's this? Oh, looks like more gimmick playing cards. Oh, they're just like blank backs, blank faces. Okay. Oh, this is a real. This is for a lighter. So you would, right, and it would disappear. But I don't know what you would put in here. Maybe a cigar? Probably a cigar, so like a disappearing cigar trick where you just like have a cigar, load it in there, and then be like, gone, right? Also smells. I feel like this is the inside of like a tackle box, you know, like for fishing. Ooh. Famous shell game. Okay, the 3 shell game. Oh, this is cool. This is like his A.J. Leonhardt, I guess that was his name, presents Fooldini, Mad Master of Magic, Entertainment, Anytime, Anywhere, June 5th, 1946. And there's his address. Fooldini. I think this is just random gimmicks that he's like, oh, just put it in the, you know, we all got those like gimmick piles. We're like, hey, just put it in the, this really smells. What the heck is this? Some type of weapon? I tell you, being an antiques dealer, probably not an easy job. Probably have lung cancer. Oh, another deck of cards here, ladies and gentlemen. Bengali deck. Half of this video is just gonna be me grossed out by the smell. That's all I got. I don't know what this is. Egg bag? Change bag? Ooh, what's this little trinket box here? I have no idea what this is. If you know what this is, comment below. Flower in buttonhole. A beautiful flower is made to magically appear on performer's coat lapel. Easy to do, good comedy. What's this for? I like how the instructions all look like they were typed up on a typewriter. Well, actually, because they probably were. Silks from sheet of paper. Don't need it. So gross. Is that anthrax? What's this? Stage money. I'll leave that over there. I don't know what half of these things are. Is that a wooden egg? Ladies and gentlemen, a completely normal egg, fresh from the chicken. I mean, at least it's actually from the era. Like, there's a lot of this stuff. I don't know what this is. You can tell me in the comments. It just looks like, is this flash paper? Did it have flash paper back then? Ooh, ooh. Okay, whoa, whoa. Definitely gonna start a fire in here. No more burning things. Ooh. Magic, one of them's heavy. One of them's in metal, probably for a trick, not sure what. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Gone. Never see it again until you. Anticlimactic. Climatic? Climatic? This was a coin fashioned for these guys. It says, Art and Glenn Magic Men. That's kind of cool. Fooled again. This is like a half dice. Don't know what that's for. It's like these magicians were crypts. Ta-da. This is probably like for a floating table or something. An appearing bouquet. Silks, more silks. Back then silks was a big thing. Performers would wear suits, and so it was very important that you could do stuff with your suit, such as the flower buttonhole, anything with a tie, silks, gloves, sleeves. That was the big thing, right? Color changing handkerchief. Oh, there we go. American flag handkerchief. Fox Lake playing cards. John Snyder Jr., Norwood. Look at the long flaps on the tuck cases. No explanations. Oh, they're just blank cards. There's the other half of that dice. If I get cholera by the end of this video, I'll let you know. Silk to egg. Wine of Karnak. A glass of wine is caused to float in midair, then suddenly vanishes and is found under a previously shown empty hat. 5-in-1 magic tube. Little tube. Okay. Some rope for some rope magic. Stop, go. $2. Manufactured by John Snyder in Norwood, Ohio. One of those tricks where you turn the bottle upside down. Ireland's new handkerchief gimmick. Yep, there it is. Oh, it's with the pencil. The anti-gravico borrowed bottle full of water is held upside down. Pencils, matches, etc. are pushed up into the water, yet the water will not pour out. Greatest gravity defying trick ever invented. No skill, no practice, no preparation. Patent pending. Price $1. Little trick lock. Magic pamphlets. Berlin's Magic Studio in Chicago, Illinois. Oh, wow. This is an old flyer or catalog, if you will, for ordering magic tricks back then. Abbott's milk bottle, Abbott's Tipsy Turvy bottles, card mystery. Look at the prices, man. $1. $7.50 for this one. Tarbell, here you go. Wow, dude. Tarbell, volume 1, $5. These are hundreds of dollars now. Haunted cigarettes, a lot of cigarette tricks back then. National Magico, supplements 3 and 4. So this is a book here. Another advert, another catalog for magic tricks. All sorts of cool tricks. Look at, Harlequin cigarette holder. Look at the illustrations on this. This is quite interesting. The television gun. What is this? Look at that. That was like ahead of its time. The electric pack of cards, $1.60. We showed the electric deck before. These illustrations are absolutely incredible. This is really, really great. So if you were back in like the 30s and 40s and wanted to buy magic tricks, this is how you would order them. And I guess you'd have to send money through, oh, something's written here, through like the mail. Art Leonhardt. So that was his name in Chicago, Illinois. Oh, this is a whole effect. Oh, this is like a bouquet. How do you make a bouquet out of a piece of paper? Very cool. 3-card Monty. An easy to do pocket trick. So we have 3 cards here. The 2 of hearts, the 4 of clubs, and the 10 of diamonds. And I'm just gonna close this up. I'm going to do this, and I'm gonna spread out the cards, and you're gonna tell me where the 4 of clubs is. Now, you assume it's in the middle, but if you have a look, it's actually on the end. U.F. Grant and R.N. Menji present Magic on Approval. Oh, so another catalog. Columbus, Ohio. $10,000 reward can be offered to any persons proving you use paid assistants or confederates when reading minds with our new super secret gimmick trick. So if you can prove they use assistants to read minds, you can get $10,000. My guess is the method doesn't require an assistant. I mean, that's a good advert. That $10,000, I mean, back then. Again, great illustrations here. Oh, we got the chair illusion. Women always being assistants back then. Super sexist, borderline racist sometimes. Such is the early 20th century. That's cool. That's actually nice. Magic news. Ladies and gentlemen, magic news. The Magic News Extra. Caesar honored in 1944. A program of like a magic show. What? Cardini? Oh my God. Look at this, baby. Otakar Fisher, Magic Illustrated. Property of Art Lionheart. Figure 1, Harry Keller. Belief in miracles was the first religion of the human race. Leaning toward the mysterious was its first glimmering of consciousness. Who were the first magicians and conjurers? Men who succeeded in finding out some secret of nature and who then conjured with the help of this knowledge. Not always, it must be said, for the good of their fellow men. This book is actually in really good condition. Wow. This is a really great find. Quite pleased with this. This is a first edition. How do we know? Published October 1931, reprinted April 1936 and 1942, 1943. So 1943. This is right around World War II. That's insane. Wow. Love the font they use here and the color. Very cool. Definitely something I'm gonna have to read. Yogi blocks. Blocks change position in an uncanny manner. An unusual mystery, easy to do. 75 cents. What is this? It would say correct weight or money refunded. You drop coin in there, and then it would go like this, and it would say you are 5 cents lighter. Oh, a letter. Conjurer's Press. These are letters to Mr. Arthur Leonhardt, who had this collection. Gentlemen, this is to acknowledge the receipt of your letter dated July 9th, 1946, in which you offered me a certificate of merit and a check for $5. Please be advised that I will be glad to accept the kind offer and hope to see my Hat and Cane to Table published in your magazine sometime. Thanking you in advance for the above mentioned check and certificate. So I guess Arthur was a creator. He also created magic, and he must have sold that to a company for $5. Me and Artie got a lot in common here. Another one here, Conjurer's Magazine. So he was published in Conjurer's Magazine. Check this baby out. Great Ovet's Tricks and Illusionettes. Just another catalog here. Ireland's Yearbook. I mean, that's kind of, I don't know how I feel about that. There's obviously his assistant here, a small child in diapers. A different era, ladies and gentlemen. Methods, old methods. Oh, there's a letter in here. Here we go. On Sunday afternoon, April, cross out May, 23rd, 1944 at 4 o'clock, an auction of the magnificent magical effects of the late illustrious Eugene Laurent will be held at the Adventures Club. Be there for profit and fun, the committee, magicians only. That's pretty cool. Another era, man. This is just so crazy that like back then, and magic was really coveted, you know, so I guess not a lot of people had access to something like this, which is really sweet. Another, more tricks here. Crazy before the internet. You'd have to have all these things to go through and see, hey, I want to learn something. I gotta order it, wait 5 weeks for the horse carriage to drop it off. Look at this. I'm guessing these are his notes. This is probably the most prized possession in here. What's on your mind? A super mental trick by a Carlo effect. Funny, 50 cents, a mind reading trick with a laugh. Yo, this is crazy. This is actually crazy. This video's gonna get flagged. It's a nudie from the 40s, dude. I like how he keeps it in his binder, like he was trying to hide it from his wife or something. Adultery. Oh, cool. Kind of like a torn and restored with different cards. There's so much magic that people don't know about, which is insane to me. You know, we see a lot of those new magic tricks that are, whether they're performed in AGT or on TV, or you see them in these magic trick shops online. But a lot of them are just forgotten about because people invent new stuff and they come up with new stuff. It's amusing, but confusing. Confusing card. Oh, that's cool. The jumbo card is shown to two spectators. One says a king of diamonds. The second spectator claims it's a jack of spades, but it turns out to be an entirely different card altogether, which is given out for examination. That's a cool duality effect where you show the king of spades over here, you show the king of spades over here. They both say they're a card at the same time. He says king of spades, he says jack of diamonds, and then you turn around the cards like 8 of hearts or something. So a really funny trick you can do for stage. Vampire trick, it says. So for all you vampires out there. See, again with the racism. Tarbell Chinese ropes. This is cool. This is a Tarbell effect. Now, this is certified that Art Leonhardt is a full-fledged member of the Lane Magic Club. That's cool. His membership card for the Magic Club. I mean, absolutely illegible. Oh, and scribbled notes of like effects that he's come up with. Can you read that? It looks like chicken scratch. It doesn't look like anything else. That's just gags. This guy just wrote down some gags and stuff and he typed them down, which is crazy. Oh wow, the card clock. Oh, here we go. There's his drawing, look at that. In color. This is beautiful. All the tricks this guy's come up with. He was really passionate about magic. Oh, there's his dice trick. A guillotine. A guillotine? Guillotine? Oh, his routine. His club routine. Check this out. So it says here, club routine. Match to flower, firefly silk, silk to billiard ball, multiplying billiard ball to silk, silk and billiard balls. This guy's like, I'm gonna kill it tonight. Guys, this is his actual set opening. Good evening, folks. I'm a magician. You all know what a magician is. A magician is a guy who can always get a seat on the local bus. In other words, a magician can do the impossible. Pause for applause and laughter. I think you will agree, after seeing my act, that as a magician, I too am impossible. For my first mystery this evening, ladies and gentlemen, I will cause a horse to vanish, chop a beautiful lady into bits, and cause a white elephant to change color, all within the space of 3 seconds. Let's start off with the white elephant. Now let me see. What did I do with that white elephant? Business of looking at the apparatus on the table. Speaking of white elephants, pick up the first trick. Here's a trick I just got from Sears and Roebuck. Okay. As you know, there are several branches of magic art. Just as the human body is divided into parts, for instance, there are 3 main parts of the human body. There is the smoking room, point to upper part of the body. The dining room, point to the center of the body. And of course, the sitting room. Magic is likewise divided into 3 parts. First, we have sleight of hand. You've all heard of the quickness of the hand deceives the eye. So naturally, a magician must be quick with hands. Another person who is quick with his hands is a pickpocket. I recently read where they arrested a pickpocket at the local zoo. He had a good day too. They found 3 watches, 5 wallets, 48 cents in change, and a baby kangaroo. This guy slaying it. Next we have mental magic. And this is all typed, by the way. This is his act. Next we have mental magic, in which your mind is fooled. It's just a case of mind over matter. However, if you have a mind like mine, nothing matters. This guy, zing! And then we have illusionary magic, in which your eye is fooled. It's a little like standing on a street corner on a windy day. There's plenty to see, but it all happens too quickly. Pleasure to be here tonight. I have just returned from tour of the country. In fact, come here directly from a long run for the local bus. He says local in parentheses, so he's gonna like the town name. Of course, you know I'm the star of the show. They gave me the star's dressing room anyway. It's rather embarrassing though. Every time someone wants to use the phone, I have to get out. They gave him a phone booth. For my first trick this evening, I will do one that I've been rehearsing for 2 weeks. I'm going to do it now so I can see what the heck's wrong with it. These are all gags and like funny things. This is a comedy magician. You know, a lot of these things are comedy props and he was there to make people laugh. I'm sorry I was a little late this evening, folks. You see, I had to help my uncle find his glasses. He said he didn't mind losing them. Only one of them was half full of whiskey. Cigarettes. Cigarettes remind me of some girls. They come in packs, get lit, hang on your lips, make you puff, go out unexpectedly, leave a bad taste in your mouth, and yet, they satisfy. Ooh, he's got a line for hecklers. You can close your mouth now, bud. I'm going to do the trick. I'm doing the trick. Okay, straight to the point. Just like, shut your face, doing the trick. Any 5-year-old child could do this trick. Well, I wish that 5-year-old child was here now. Maybe he could do it. That's if the trick goes wrong. That's hilarious. So if a trick goes wrong, he says, and they said even a 5-year-old child could do this, and I wish that 5-year-old child was here right now because maybe he could help me. That's a funny line. If you have a cold, this guy's got a line for true pro. Whoever this guy was a true pro, performing touring magician. He wrote down all of his lines, all of his gags, all of his jokes. So he's got like a joke about music, napkins, newspapers, milk. So anything orchestra, if there's an orchestra, rabbits. You've heard that story. Once upon a time, there were 2 Irishmen. Now there are millions of them. Well, 2 weeks ago, I had 2 rabbits. And this morning, when I looked, guess what? One of them was dead. You shouldn't get ahead of me like that. That's actually funny. That's actually funny. Pocket and impromptu tricks, cups and balls. I love that. Impromptu tricks, first thing on the list, cups and balls. So I know this video was very long, but I thought it was really cool. Thank you for those of you watching, if you made it this far. One thing that really pops into my head, like when I start taking out all these things, I kind of looked at it and was like, this is all rubbish. This is all dusty and gross and smelly. But the further I dug down in this chest, you started to uncover bits and pieces about who this guy is or who he was. And I came to realize this guy was an actual performer, loved magic, passionate about it, a creator. He sold his tricks on the market, much like myself, which is really interesting. He had his stage, he had literally a line for everything, a true pro in the Chicago scene, I guess, back in the 40s. And probably a time when people needed magic the most. This is during or after World War II. Probably a time where people really needed to laugh and see some really cool magic. You know, I can't help thinking, you know, this guy, he's probably never in his wildest dreams thought, you know, in 80 years from now, almost a century later, that some modern magician on camera on a YouTube video would be reviewing his whole entire life and his magic kit. I mean, that just kind of blows my mind about, you know, the difference in just the difference in time and you know, these things were all brand new when he had them. These gags, these jokes, these tricks, they weren't dinged up, they weren't dusty, they were brand new, and he saved up his hard-earned money to buy them through catalogs, which he ordered through letters. You know, and then fast forward 100 years later, I'm here unboxing it and talking about it. I just think it's super wild, you know, to think about that, to think about how this was all new to him, and he would never in his wildest dreams imagine somebody doing this, because this didn't exist, you know. So just crazy what time brings, and who knows, you know, maybe one day all the stuff that I got back sitting back here, you know, someone's gonna have some different type of platform and to review whatever I had, but you know, it's just strange to think about. Let me know if you guys know anything about this guy, Arthur Leonhardt, Leonhardt or DT. It's he's from Chicago, but also in Ohio. I think I've seen some things. Let me know if you find anything out, if there are any magicians or historians out there that want to look that up. I'll do my research on my end, but super interesting. Really glad I picked this up, if not just for the experience of myself unboxing it. And this right here, all the books and catalogs, these are the things that I will cherish, especially his notebooks. Just a great piece of history, you know, when you look back on it. So guys, thanks for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button, I do appreciate it. Comment below, what was your favorite piece in all of this? And let me know, subscribe to this channel if you're not already, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace. Wrap.